Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here and today it is time for yet another of these failed superstar videos. This time we're looking at Wonderkids from FIFA 08 who didn't really prove to sort of live up to the limelight they were thrusted under all those years ago. Now obviously these are players that haven't just failed completely, they're still on FIFA, they're still professional footballers, but some of these guys were reckoned to be as good as people like Luis Suarez and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Thiago Silva right now, and obviously haven't hit the heights. So if you want to again see one of these, then drop it in the comment section. The first one did really well about FIFA 07, so I'm glad you guys liked it. If you're going to enjoy this one, of course, make sure to smash the likes button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Nevertheless, we're getting into probably the most famous one, to be honest with you, out of the failed FIFA 08 Wonderkids. This is Lully Nia, and this is how he looks on FIFA 17 all these years later. He's currently playing in the Korean League, the K-League for Pohang Steelers right now. He's from Brazil, 72 rated. Back in the day, I think he had 91 potential or something like that, which is just outrageous. And obviously he's 26 now, and he's only 72 overall. I think he might even have a lower overall now than he did back then. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember that information, but it will have been on the screen before. So Lully Nia was touted to be amazing at sort of youth level for the national side, being Brazil. And he just never really reached the heights, and he's now playing in the K-League, which is a bit of a fall from grace, I suppose, from what was expected of him. Next up, though, we've got Jonathan. I'm assuming it's not Bryson, because he's from France. I'm guessing it's going to be Bryson or something like that. But he's playing in, like, Ligue 2, so, like, the second tier, I think, now of French football. He's 33 years of age, but back in the day, he actually had 85 potential, so not the potential to be an absolute, superstar wonder kid, but, 85, there's some pretty prestigious players right now that are 85 overall, and he obviously hasn't hit those heights. He's only 67 right now. Up next, we've got someone who I'm really confused about, actually, because this guy always seemed to have, like, at the time, I remember this guy having good potential. A lot of people were, thinking this guy was going to be amazing. This is Hamill, left midfielder, 68 rated, currently playing for Barnsley. Back on FIFA 08, his potential, though, was 89. I mean, his pace is alright, his dribbling's alright, but obviously he's nowhere near that. He's actually an alright, I suppose if he was an Ultimate Team card, he wouldn't be that bad. I suppose as a Silver, he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is quite cool. Can play on both wings from England, but nowhere near the 89 potential that he had back on FIFA 08. What I have noticed is the scouts appear to have got a lot better since FIFA 07. There was a lot more failed Wonderkids on FIFA 07. It was actually quite difficult to find them on FIFA 08, but we have found 10 nonetheless. And the next one is Charles Itange, someone I know relatively well from obviously being a Liverpool supporter. He spent a short time at the club. He's now playing for Abanaspor, which is a Turkish side, 74 rated. Back in the day, though, he had 89 potential as well. The acrobatic save style goalkeeper. He's got some decent attributes on FIFA 17, but obviously nowhere near 89. He actually left the club because I think he laugh during a Hillsborough memorial or something. There was some sort of remembrance or a minute's silence or something. I think it might have been for Hillsborough, and he laughed during it, and the fans were so outraged, and he was just so bad anyway that we just decided to sell him. So he's not really too popular around these parts. Nevertheless, the next player is Sonny, the defensive midfielder from Real Salt Lake. He's actually got a much longer name than that ends in Obayan, and he's from Nigeria, but he's Sonny for short. 69 rated CDM. He actually had potential of 87 back on FIFA 08, but he's currently 27 and only 69 overall playing in the MLS. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, some decent attributes in terms of stamina and aggression, but again, not really reaching heights, but again, still a professional footballer. He's still earning a living as a footballer, but he's just not an absolute wonder kid or a world beater he was predicted to be back in the day. Now, next up is someone that I think a lot of England fans are very frustrated with because he could have been so good. It's Micah Richards, who used to play for Manchester City, came through the youth academy, I do believe, at City, and was just touted to be awesome. There were so many players at that time playing for City. I think there was like Joe Hart, Kasper Schmeichel, Michael Johnson, Stephen Ireland, and Micah Richards, and only 2 of them have gone on to do anything, to be quite honest with you, of worth, really. But Michael Richards, back in the day, he had 86 potential, he's only 74 rated, and playing the Championship for Aston Villa right now. After that, we've got another English-based player, and is Billy Sharpe, the 69 rated striker from Sheffield United in League 1. We had a Sheffield United striker last episode, I think it was Leon Clark, wasn't it? This time we've got Billy Sharpe, who was a touted wonder kid back on FIFA 08 as well. His potential back then was 88, and he's currently 30 years of age playing in League 1 for Sheffield United. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves from England. 5'9", some decent attributes there in terms of jumping and strength. Penalties and shot power aren't too bad as well. But again, as I've said so many times, just didn't really reach the heights, certainly that the FIFA scouts reckoned he would back in 2007/2008. After that, we've got Marco Marin, a bit more of a high-profile guy, this one, and again, he's a pretty decent footballer. Back on FIFA 08, his potential was 89, and this guy used to play for Werder Bremen, I believe, and he came through their youth academy and was very much touted to be good. I think it was around the same time as Mesut Ozil was playing for them, and then Chelsea signed him, and he just went nowhere. His career just stagnated. He spent time out on loan, I think, at Fiorentina. Now he's playing for Olympiacos in the Greek league. 76 rated attacking mid, but can also play as a winger from Germany. High attacking work rate with 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Good player, and used to be a really good card on Ultimate Team as well, but he's just declined and just not really, he's just stagnated, and his career hasn't really, I think from the age of like 23, his career just stopped and just didn't progress anywhere, which is a massive shame for him, but again, he's still a very good player. After that, we've got Daniele De Sena from Cagliari. Actually not a player I've ever heard of, but back in the day he actually had a potential of 86, which isn't ridiculously high, but again, he's only 71 rated, currently playing in Serie A, 29 years of age for Cagliari. He can play as a centre mid or a right back. High defensive work rate, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. On the screen you'll have seen what rating he was back in the day, because I can't remember the ratings. I've only got the potentials written down, but you can see those on the screen. And the final player we're going to be looking at in this video is Jan Rosenthal from Darmstadt. Again, like Daniele De Sena before him, he's 71 rated, and much like the Italian previously, he also has a potential, or used to have a potential, sorry, of 86. Now his potential is obviously just 71, because he's above an age where he can grow in overall on career mode. He's currently 30 years old, from Germany, playing in the Bundesliga for, I think, newly promoted Darmstadt, or were they promoted last year? I can't remember. 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Nothing too fancy, to be honest with you, about this guy. Nothing really stand out at all in terms of his attributes, which is such a shame given he could have been, you know, so much more. And to be honest with you, there's quite a few players, and I might leave some profiles, some FIFA profiles on the screen now of players that were really good but aren't even on FIFA at all, because obviously all the players that I've had to choose for this video, I'm trying to compare what they are on FIFA, or they were on FIFA 08 to what they are now on FIFA 17. And there's a pretty decent amount of players that aren't on the game at all because they play in leagues that aren't on the game, or they've just retired completely. Royston Dronte was another one. He might be on the screen right now. I think he was playing for a Dutch side back then, and he recently retired about 2 weeks ago because he was meant to be amazing. Went to Real Madrid, career stagnated, and FIFA 08 had him down as a potential wonder kid. Unsurprisingly, because back in the day he was touted very highly to be very good, so that's sort of understandable. It is, again, as I said, worth noting the scouts definitely got better between FIFA 07 and FIFA 08, but if you do want to see a FIFA 09 failed Wonder Kids video, then drop that in the comments section. I'll be sure to make it for you very, very shortly, because again, the support on the FIFA 07 one was ridiculous, like way more than I expected it to be. People were really interested, so thank you all so much for that. Thank you for the support generally. It's been absolutely awesome recently, to say it's February in the game cycle, but I've been rambling for a while now, so we're going to wrap things up. If you have enjoyed the video, then make sure to smash the likes button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Comment about enjoying the video if you enjoyed it that much, but apart from that, it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, biddy bang, biddy boo. Man can't fuck with a Nottingham crew. Put 1, 2, 9 holes in the queue. Wanna ride on me, you better change that route. I'm a lyrical animal straight out of the zoo. Big Mike man, big like Big Zoo. 15 going OC on my own, done it all alone. I never been a bring true. KYE, the hardest YG, my G, better know he kicks like Kung Fu. Try me, you must have won.